Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy Food Junkie coming at you with another video. Now, this video may be a little long, but bear with me, okay? On my way to work, of course. But I have to come to you and talk about some things that I have noticed. Today I was running some errands, before work, of course, as I always do. Got my car tuned up, serviced, got my missions done, things like that. And I was watching a video of someone that is fairly new to YouTube, but has gotten a lot of attention recently. And let me start off by saying that, full disclosure, I had to remake this video several times. Because in the first couple of videos, I was a little bit too passionate. I came a little bit too hard, because like I always say, don't interject yourself into something that doesn't concern you personally. And while this doesn't concern me personally, it does affect me and how I think and how I move and how I have seen people move here on the YouTube streets. Well, the situation was the person thought that they was on their live chat, of course, they thought that one of the people down in the live chat comments was talking about them. So this person went hard on this individual, calling this individual all out their name, talking mess. Well, I bet if I go to your page, you only have one subscriber, things like that. That one thing that hit me, that was inappropriate and awkward, you understand? As a content creator, to say to someone in their chat. Another thing that was awkward for me was to call this person all out their name. All kind of bitches and hoes and things of that nature. That's inappropriate, I feel. And those two things was a standout for me because, one, the person wasn't talking about you in their comment. The person was actually defending you. The person was actually sticking up for you and having your back, but opposed to you asking questions, thinking critically, trying to find out what's going on in your chat, you chose to go off the wall and off the rails and just call this person all out their name and be very belligerent, rude, and things of that nature. Mind you, while you're doing all this, there are several people, the majority of people in your chat who left comments after you started going off on this individual was telling you they're not talking about you. That wasn't in reference to you. It was in reference to a troll that's on your page, that's on your live right now. They're talking to this troll. They're referencing what they said to this troll. You don't see all that. You're still going off. When you finally realize what's going on, opposed to just apologizing to the person that you just berated and degraded and talked about and called all kind of bitches and hoes, opposed to just apologizing to them, you chose to get off your live. And your comments were, well, y'all just so negative on here. There's so much negativity on here. Let me just go. I'm here to have fun and tell jokes. No, you're not there to have fun and tell jokes. You're there for people to give you money. You're there for people to support your lifestyle because you said in that chat or that live feed that that's your job. And it may well be considered your job. So yes, you want to make the most money possible at your job. But in order for you to do so, you must be able to think, act, and respond critically. You must be able to evaluate situations and figure out what's the best thing for you to make the most money. And going off on your subscribers or going off on people in your chat that have the potential to give you the most money, or somebody in general, which will allow you to make the most money, is not a very smart idea, not a very smart thing to do. Now, this is just some advice for you from another very new YouTuber to a new YouTuber, or to any content creator in general that chooses to go live. If you choose to go live and respond to the comments in your comment section, read first. Read critically. Think critically. Don't be so much on the roll or so much in your feelings that you offend the majority of people that's trying to support you and show you some love. Because without the subscribers, we will be nowhere. We wouldn't be able to make money on the YouTube. We wouldn't be able to have subscribers. We wouldn't be able to have an extra income or an income in general. Think about that. I don't care how funny you think you are. I don't care how talented you think you are. I don't care how clever you think you are, how witty, how smart, how intellectual, whatever you think you are, that's fine. Without people supporting you in front of this camera, you will be nowhere, just a witty, funny, hilarious, intelligent person. We all are that. But when we choose to show that on this camera, we have to be open and willing also to get the good with the bad. Not everyone's going to like you. Not everyone's going to like me. Not everyone's going to understand you. Your brand of comedy may not be everyone's brand of comedy. So if someone chooses to give you a suggestion or a little critique, take it. Take what you can from it. Take in what nourishes you, what helps you get better, and discard the rest. It's not up to you to tell people what to say, how to say it, when to do it, how to do it. As a content creator, you put out information out there, and people do with it what they want. People do with it what they can. People do with it what they feel. Now that's the first part of this video, because I just had to get that out, because I didn't understand why you went so hard on this individual. And me not coming at you, me talking to you right now is not for a response, is not for clout, is not for a back and forth situation, because I don't do all that. I'm a subscriber, I am a YouTuber, I am a content creator, but I'm also a human being, and I have an opinion, and this is my opinion. You don't have to like it, but you should, come on now, but you should take heed to it. Think about it. Without people supporting you, people liking you, you don't have money. So the job that you say you're doing on these YouTube streets will be non and void. Just think about that for a moment. Now, this part of the video is to all of the content creators on YouTube. Why are you so sensitive? That story was just about something I've seen today, experienced today. But to all content creators, including myself, sometimes I can be a little sensitive as well. Thus far, I haven't had any negative comments or critique, but I'm prepared to get some. I'm prepared to take it in, take what I need from it, discard the rest, because it really doesn't affect me in real life. But when we put ourselves out here in front of a camera for the world to see, this is our digital footprint that is pretty much always and forever going to be there. And in order for us to grow as human beings or as people in general, we must be able to accept and take in critique. We must be able to look at what people say about us, use what is helpful and discard the rest. Eat the meat, but spitting out the bones. Not everyone has to like you. Not everyone has to agree with you. Not everyone has to believe in what you believe in. Not everyone has to think how you think. We are individuals for a reason. The world is full of different individuals for a reason. There is a way to disagree without being disagreeable. There is a way for all of us to have an opinion without causing turmoil and controversy and being messy. To content creators, at some point, you must realize that you're not doing this in front of the mirror at home, right? There are other people that are watching you, judging you, have opinions about you, believe you, and disbelieve you, will support you and will not support you. You know that, right? I mean, you know that is happening in front of a camera. You know what you're saying is being said in front of a camera, right? And you are pushing the buttons and going through the steps in order for that message to be sent out there for the world to see. You are much bigger than just your subscribers or the page that you created or the pages that you created. People are judging you based on what you put out there, what you have put out there, and what you will put out there. That's why I always say, be the best person you were meant to be. People are always judging you. People are always going to look at you and have an opinion, good, bad, or indifferent. You can't change that. The only way that you can change that is if you stop uploading videos and stop looking at the comments or stop listening to what people say about you. But then, are you really growing as an individual? Are you growing as a person? Are you developing into the person that you are truly meant to be? By thinking that you can do no wrong, that you can't improve upon what is already there? I've said on many different videos, I welcome the critiques, good and bad. Now, I know that there are going to be people out there that's going to try to be malicious and ugly and mean and nasty and, cause trouble and cause confusion and divisiveness and things of that nature. I know that. I'm prepared for it because I like who I am. I like what I do. I like how I present myself to the world on an everyday basis. Now, if someone could say something about me that is not true, it may be their truth, but it's not mine. It may be something that they feel, but it's not how I feel about myself. I don't allow people to make me feel like I'm less than what I know that I am. I am an original. You don't have to like it. I don't have to like you. I don't have to agree with your thoughts or your opinions about who I am or what you think that I am. It doesn't matter or bother me none. But once I put myself out there, I have to be open and willing to accept the critiques that are given to me. Not everything will pertain to me. Not every comment that I have on my live will pertain to me. Not every comment that is in my on my channel pertains to me. And even if it does, or you meant for it to, I don't have to accept that it pertains to me. That could be delusional, that could be whatever you want to call it. But I live my life for me. And I choose to bring you into my life as a part of my life, to get to know who I am, and what I'm about. You have a choice to be here or not, as a subscriber and as a content creator. No one's making you do anything that you don't want to do. No one's making you say or act any way that you are acting or things that you are saying as a subscriber or as a YouTube content creator. That's why I say respect yourself and respect someone else. We are so quick to try to judge people in a way that's not respectful that it causes conflict and confusion. And we're so quick to snap back and to crack back without taking a moment to analyze what we're talking about, what we're saying, how we're saying it, how it may come across. That's why I had to remake this video 3 times. And hopefully I don't go too far in this video to where I need to remake it again. I don't understand why we have become a society that is so sensitive but yet so harsh and so critical of one another. We think that we have the right to criticize other people, but when someone criticizes us or make an observation about us, we get into our feelings, we get into our emotions. We act like someone has said the worst thing they could ever say about us, which is not true. As a society, we're all different. We're all going to be different. We're all going to do things that people are going to judge, people are going to have an opinion about. And especially when you make a conscious decision to put yourself out here on YouTube or to write a comment about somebody, well, it's not. Don't be so sensitive to where you can't take a critique, to where you can't take someone saying, Oh, have you thought about looking at it this way? Have you thought about looking at it that way? How about doing it this way? How about pulling back on this? How about pulling back on that? Not telling you what to do or what to say or how to do it or how to say it, but just think about how you're doing it, how you're saying it, and how it's coming across. If you meant for it to come across in a nasty, ugly, evil way, so be it. It's okay. And that's okay too, because no one's right or wrong. You do what you feel you have to do in order for you to get your point across. So if the advice that you're given doesn't pertain to you, and you're not going to use it in a constructive way, discard it. It's okay to discard information that is given to you because it's no longer useful or helpful for you. But to think that you're so perfect of an individual that you can't be critiqued or you can't be criticized or you can't apologize when you're wrong, that's not a good quality to have as a human being. It's not a good quality to have as a person. No one is perfect on this world. No one is perfect at all. I know I'm not. You know, I make mistakes constantly, daily, hourly, minutely, secondly. Is that a word? Secondly? But you know, I make mistakes and I'm okay with that. I laugh at them like I laugh at everything I do. One video I was stammering really bad. I could do nothing but laugh and upload the video. You know? One, to show you that that's not going to stop me. And two, to show you that's part of who I am. That's part of my silly sense of humor. Am I up here in caricature every day, all day long? No. Can I be? Yes. But I also know that what I present out there to the world is going to be how the world takes me. And not everybody's going to get it all the time. And that's okay as well. So what I try to present to the world is the most authentic self of, the most authentic version of myself that I can be. Something that if you meet me in person, like, oh yeah, you are the same person that I saw on camera. Oh yeah, you are the same person that did another. Oh, I didn't know that you had a sense of humor like that. I didn't know that you were so silly. I'm telling you what I am. I'm telling you I'm silly. I'm telling you that I crack a silly joke. I laugh at myself all the time. I laugh at myself when I stutter. I laugh at myself when I stammer. I laugh at myself when I use words that may not make any sense or that I've made up myself. That's what I do. That's part of my silly sense of humor. That's part of what I find endearing about myself. I'm sarcastic as hell. I'm quick-witted. I have a very fly mouth. My tongue is real quick to say something smart to somebody. But I also don't have malicious intent on anything that I say or do. When I come to you guys and talk to you like this, it's because there's something that I've come across, you know, on YouTube or in my life that I think that can help. You know, that can feed you some information that will help you grow and will help nourish you. This is not a critique or put down or something for me to say that I'm better than or do it this way or like that. It's just for you to think about, something for you to chew on for a little bit and take something from, grow from it, learn from it, you know. Be a better person, be a better human being, be a better individual, be a better friend, better wife, better husband, better son, better daughter, better uncle, better aunt. Just be a better person in general. A better employee, a better employer, you know. When you walk around thinking that you can do no wrong and something is owed to you, that's not a good trait to have. Even that the world owes you something. No one owes you anything. Like, no one owes you a view. No one owes you a subscription. No one owes you a like. No one owes you a comment. No one owes you a super chat. No one owes you a cash app. These things are not owed to you. If you get those things, thank the people that give it to you. Appreciate it, because it's not promised next time. If you get something that is not owed to you or does not belong to you or is not that you can't get yourself or make yourself, be grateful. People take time out of their day to watch you. People take time out of their day to watch us, I should say. When I'm talking to you, I'm also talking to myself, because I am a content creator. You know what I'm saying? I do have moments of sensitivity. I try not to express them too often. I try not to express them in a way that would damage or hurt or jeopardize my character or my integrity. You know, but I can admit that I have them. Like I admit I have flaws. Lots of them. You know, character flaws, physical flaws, emotional flaws, spiritual flaws. I'm a flawed individual. And I'll be flawed until the day I die. But I try to maintain a level of consistency and trying to be the best person I can be. Trying to do better every day. Trying to make sure that I do better today than I did yesterday. Be better today than I was yesterday. That's my consistency. Always striving to be the best person that I am meant to be. Don't want perfection. Just be the best person I was meant to be. And it may not level up to your best. As long as I'm happy with who I am, I'm fine with it. You know? It's just that I see content creators thinking that they have, you know, a couple thousand, followers, thinking that they become this icon. You're not iconic at all. You're a person who has a camera and some personality. That's what you are. Like we all have personality. Good, bad, or indifferent. You know, not everyone's entitled to like your personality. Not everyone is required to like your personality. Everyone's not required or entitled to like your content. Like people are not entitled or required to like my content. You know, if you do, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. The hell? Gaslight. How can I go get gas? Get a oil change or something? Don't get gas. That's always something. Always something. Always something. Anyways, like I said, you know, just think about that for a moment. You know, be thankful that you have subscribers. Be thankful that you have loyal people on your team and on your side that support you. You know, that dig in their pockets and give you money. But if you act anything like you act when you think someone is coming against you, that's going to turn a lot of people off. Who you really are is who you are when you're stressed out. That's the true sign of who you are and your character. I know I've said that, you know, on this thing, if I'm attacked, I'm going to attack back. And I will, you know. But I've told you already. I've warned you already. So if you see that side of me, you're not surprised. You know, when you see that side of me, you're not, you know, taken off guard. I told you it's in me. It's something that I'm capable of doing. I embrace all of my characters and character flaws. I embrace all of my personalities and all of my personality flaws. I am very in tune with who I am and what I'm about. I can differentiate between someone who is for me and giving me constructive criticism and advice and someone who is trying to belittle me and demean me. I know the difference. It's in the tone, it's in the diction, it's in the wording, it's in the relationship previously and the now. You know, not everyone is going to say things that you're going to like. It's how you respond to it that makes you who you are and shows the character of who you are. Not everyone's going to tell you stuff with sugar on top. Sometimes people are going to be just straightforward. And you don't have to take it, you don't have to accept it, you don't have to listen to it. But when you're by yourself, in the dark recesses of your mind, you know, it'd be nice if you were to listen, reflect back on it, and see if there's some type of nugget of information that you can use and be better for. I'm not saying that everything someone says, every word they say is meant for you to absorb and take in and reflect on. But I'm pretty sure if you look back at conversations that you had or things that have been told to you, you can find a small part of it that you can use to make yourself better. Yeah, just saying, stop being so sensitive, you know. Sensitivity is truly a character flaw. Because I know when I'm sensitive, it manifests itself as anger. When I'm confused, it manifests itself as anger. Or shows itself as anger when I'm not really angry. I'm just being sensitive at the moment, or I'm just confused. You know? I know that about myself. I know that, you know, that's what it looks like. My confusion and my sensitivity looks like anger. So I have to be very mindful about how I express that. You know, because I don't want to come across as an angry person because I'm not angry. I'm just confused about something. I'm just being sensitive about something. You know, as Erykah Badu said, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. In essence, we're all artists. You know what I'm saying? We're all creating something that we want to protect and hold dear to us. We all are trying to build something, trying to create something that, you know, we want to grow and develop into something more. So yeah, we're going to be sensitive about it. But not so sensitive to where we are discarding information that may help us, or pushing people away that are here to help us, or pushing people away that are here to make us better. Not saying you have to be friends with everyone, but you can learn from anyone and everyone. Yeah, just my little, you know, words for the day. And I got to do this video without being too angry or sensitive. You know, but like I say, if you like the content that I gave you on this video, go to my channel, check it out, watch some more videos. If you like the channel, subscribe, like, share, and comment. And for all the ones of you who have done that already, thank you, I appreciate it, I really do. And the comments that I've read, keep them coming, I like them. You know, they're positive. Even the ones that you have some critique on, I'm open for those as well. But as I always say at the end of all my videos, love yourself. Love someone else. Respect yourself. Respect someone else. Look at this eye thing I'm trying to do. Until next time, peace.